Well, good evening, everybody. It's another show, another go. And there's my executive producer is in the chat. Hello, Lenny. Phantom Hodges. Hey, how you doing? We are here, and hopefully everybody is having a good time tonight. Um, the Lynn is my executive producer for the show tonight, and she's going to be keeping an eye on me. I think so. How's everybody doing? I hope doing well. Paul, did you get any more flying in today? I know it was windy. I know you had some things you were going to take care of, and you were moving some computers around earlier. Um, I did not get out and fly at all myself today, but what I did do is I got enough of a break in between the snow to go out and mow the backyard because it was getting a little thick. Oh, great, Paul. Get your new computer room all set up. That's fantastic. I know that once you get that done, you're going to be much happier. Now, Paul, did you work on any lighting and stuff like that too? I know that that's always a concern to a lot of people. But hey, Lenny, you're my producer. What do you think of my new background here? Yeah, it was too windy. There were periods of time when it wasn't too bad, but then it just would start up again. Those fingers are coming down across Michigan and into Ontario, and really windy. So anyway, I'm on tonight because Roger had to run some errands. So he's out doing his thing, and he may join us at some point in time. I don't know, but here's what it is. Tim, hey, how you doing, Tim? Welcome to the stand-in for Canadian Drone Hub at Studio B. Roger is off and about, and asked me if I would stand in for him tonight. He said that if he got back in time, he may join us. Sam Hayden, hey, how you doing, Sam? Well, I kind of figured as much. I know that your schedule has changed, Sam. I figured you were either coming, going, or there. So, yeah, we're just all here, just kind of commiserating together, trying to get through this, the whole mess. But we'll make it through, I'm sure. I'm getting a little horsey. I'm not used to talking so much. Yeah, hit that like button, everybody. Like I say, I'm standing in tonight for Roger, who's out running some errands with his son Mario, and he had to go down to his brother's house and get a car for Mario. Or no, they were going to the. I don't know where it is in Canada. Here it's the Secretary of State, but they had to get license transferred, title, all that kind of stuff done because Mario was getting a car from Roger's brother. So kind of is what it is. John Coopy, how you doing, my friend? I move things around, so I have a hard time finding them. But it is what it is. So anyway, John Coopy, I sent you an invite, buddy. Okay, Sam, that sounds great. I did send him a link, Lynn. John, did you get the link? I sent out a link to a lot of people. Everybody I could think of. So that everybody can just okay, John, that sounds good. I know it's your dinner time for sure. Thought I'd pull up the river cam and see what's going on down there. And of course, it's the wrong computer to do that on. This computer has a hard time with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just, let's see, that's that one, that's this one. Or is that this one? That's this one. Okay, let's just use that for background for a minute. And I'll go over here and try and fire up this one. See if we can get the river cam on it. So everybody make sure you hit that like button. I know we probably do not have very many people watching because people aren't expecting me to be on. They were looking for Roger tonight. But Roger has a previous commitment to help his son Mario get a car from his Roger's brother. And it just makes it hard to be two places at once. But if he can, Roger will be back later. And I'm sure he will pop in to say hello to everybody. See, I lost my chat somewhere. See if I can get it back with an F5. Yeah, there it's back. Now I gotta go to live chat, which there isn't a lot of live chat going, but that's okay. Hey, Robert Morden, how you doing? Yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm just standing in for Roger. He is currently with his son. They went out to get some legal documentation done so that Mario could get this car from his Roger's brother. That's the story. And I'm sticking to it. And he asked me if I would go on this evening for a little bit just to cover for him, just in case. I know there's a lot of people out there just want to come and touch base someplace. And maybe chit chat a little bit. Lenny there is actually my control room person. And she can also help you if you have any questions. I don't know what I'd do without Lenny. Yeah, did you get snow today, Robert? We got spitting snow all day on and off. It's finally cleared out now, but it looks dark out there, like maybe more coming our way. So kind of is what it is. Anybody here order the a new drone, whether it's the new Mavic Air 2 or any other drone? Or is everybody pretty much just on hold? Oh, John Coopy bought a Cinewhoop. And it can carry the Osmo Action. Oh, cool. Yeah, Lenny's talking about her dear neighbor to the east of her that kind of helps her out a little bit. Bob, it's got a big snowblower. And when Lynn hears that big snowblower, that means there's some real serious snow out there. There's several ships always going by all the time. Robert. I know one of them was the American Century, I think, went up by. In fact, I can take a quick look and see what the ship is going on. And I will show you guys. Share screen. Here's the east lower Lake Huron. You can see where all the ships are in the Great Lakes. And they go up into, of course, Lake Superior and down again. This area right here is the American Spirit is upbound. And it's out off of White Rock and on the Canadian side off of Goderich. And here's the Algoma Salt, and that ship is headed for Goderich. And right here is the Laurel Van Enckevort, just about getting ready to enter the channel between buoys 11 and 12 and 1 and 2, which brings you down along this side of that is the Corsica Shoal. And it's kind of well known from years and years and years ago. A lot of ships went aground, but once you get out to there, you're pretty much out in the open. Not much going on down here. Here's the K.E. Barker is upbound, just approaching Wapo Island, and then will be Algonac. And Federal Kumano went downbound earlier today. Yep. And who's Joyce Van Enckevert is upbound, and they're going to pass out there. There's the Laurel Van Enckevert. These are both tugs that are they have a great big barge on the front of them, and they haul all over the Great Lakes too. So and that particular picture right now is looking downbound down the river from the convention center, which is right under the bridge. The Blue Water Bridge is going from Port Huron and the US side over to Canada, Sarnia. A major crossing. First of all, Kim, hey, how you doing, Kim? Yeah, there's some of those salties have 2 cranes, some of them have 3. So it is very interesting. The reason the camera operators, I think, are down in Tennessee, but the camera operators, what they're doing is there's a pair of peregrine falcons, and they're of course protected, that hang around the bridge. They've got a nest, and they nest, and sometimes they're right on the edge of that building. That's the convention center, and that's the twin span of bridges that go up and over into Canada. And since the border crossing is closed to everything except special use for critical infrastructure, Not a lot of traffic on the bridges, except for truck traffic, that kind of thing. JDS, hey, the legend is in the house. Okay, Kim, I'm looking forward to Roger coming back. Um, did you get a call from him? Do you know where he is, Kim, or? Like I say, that is looking south now down the St. Clair River. That camera's on the edge of that building, the corner of that building, and that is they just built that about 5 or 6 years ago, and it's a convention center. And right next to it is a hotel restaurant complex. Okay, Kimmy's on the highway. I'm sure that he'll probably be pretty tired out when he gets back. Yep, those camera operators, I think they're paid to operate. This company has several live cams around the country. And so they sit in front of, at their home in front of a bank, or maybe one big screen, and they got it down to several screens, and they control the cameras from there. They take turns, pass off to another one and another and another. I don't know how many hour shifts they do, but this camera is actually active 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yeah, if you notice, the cars are spread apart pretty good, Lenny. I think it's just too cold down there. Because if you notice, usually out over here, you'll see a whole bunch of fishing boats. You don't see them tonight, and they're not out. It's just too cold. Yes, Lynn, you're right. They operate the cameras, but all they know about Port Huron is operating the cameras, and they have never been here. Um, but they've got the Marine City, the Algonac, and I think they've got several others around the country. I'm not really sure. I think they don't put them all under one name. I think they've got them under several names, obviously for reasons that they don't want their whole system to crash if something were to go wrong. Yeah, it's pretty sparse everywhere. Yeah, isn't it interesting, Paul, about you can go around and look at different areas of the world that we never used to be able to do. One of my favorites to watch is Venice, Italy. They have where they pan to different shots around Venice, and it's pretty cool to watch. But there isn't any people. Venice, Italy, and Italy as a whole has been hit very hard with COVID-19. Normally, Lynn was there and lived over in Italy, for a while when she was in government service, and it's just tears her heart out to see how it has devastated their entire economy and tourism and everything else. But it's done the same thing here too, so I can't say that it hasn't here as well. Yep. So anyway, I'm here on tonight covering for Roger, who is with his son Mario, helping Mario to get all of his paperwork and everything straightened around, documentation, because Mario is getting a car from um, Roger's brother. So, and they all don't live in the same town, so they're moving from here. They got to go get the paperwork, get the card, and moving around Quebec. Yep, you can see that there isn't much going on, and what they do is obviously they have a link to marinetraffic.com global, so they know if there's any ships in the area. That's why right now he's probably working some other camera. I know they can flip a switch and put it in auto pan, which probably is happening now. Unless no, that's right. The Van Ankerbert's going to be coming around the bend. That's what's going on. So he's got the camera spun around. He's waiting for a sight of it. Let's take a look and see where it might be. Nah, it's still out of ways. It's out at buoys 11 and 12. So it's still 30 minutes out. But I would imagine it just makes it easier on him to pan that camera on and have it ready. So then if he's looking at a major screen with all the different screens, he'll be able to see when something starts to happen. Hey, Tim. Carpenter Rick. Yes, I live from right where that is. If you were to go down that street a couple of blocks, make a left-hand turn and go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks is the street that I live on. And then you go north about a mile. That's where I live. Hey, here comes Rick.
Good evening. How's it going, Paul?
Good evening, Rick. How you doing? We're just sitting in covering for Roger.
I see that. I thought I'd keep you company for a little bit.
Well, I appreciate it, buddy. It's like I always, that's why I always kind of double check, even if I've got something going on, check Roger. Because, it gets, after you sit there and talk to yourself for a while, I mean, I know there's people in the chat, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not the same. It's like,
No, I hear you there. So how's everything this evening, Paul?
well, cold. How's it there? It's cold there.
Yeah, it's wicked cold here. We actually had that evil snow stuff today.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So none of it stuck, but yeah, we had snow.
Yeah, same here. It didn't stick, but
Yeah.
it was enough of a reminder, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, there was a whiteout at times. It was just like, and then it was coming down hard, and then.
Yep, same. So I can't imagine anybody did any flying in Ontario today.
Well, a lot of people. Well, it was windy too, though, and
It was-
a lot of people will fly in the snow just to get that snow effect, but not an
wicked
extra
windy.
wicked wind. No.
Yeah, I drove halfway across the province, went through Wasaga Beach, and the whitecaps on the water, so you could tell it was really blowing.
Blowing hard.
Yep.
And tonight, we're supposed to get down in the 20s here.
Yeah, same here, Paul. It's supposed to be -6 tonight here, Celsius.
Yeah. Hey, and look who else joined us.
There we go.
Now we got to be on our best behavior.
Yeah. Well, I'll do my best anyway.
Yep. Val's still getting ready.
So how's everybody in the chat doing this evening?
Lenny, that's between you and I. You don't be telling everybody.
Oh, you come on and tell us, Lynn.
Yeah, she told me not to go out and mow the backyard because it was getting long, and I did it anyway.
Of course you did.
Well, because she told me to.
How did it go? How did your lawn mowing go?
Lawn mowing went fine. It was a little. When I mowed it, it had let up. It wasn't snowing anymore, and the wind let up, so it was probably 10 to 12 mile an hour winds.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Big Matt, how you doing?
When'd you get it fixed?
Well, then I was having trouble with it. The next day, I went out and I put I charged the battery on it overnight. Went out, started right up. But now I noticed tonight, I probably need to change the plugs and that kind of stuff. I noticed tonight when I let it idle because I wasn't sure it was going to start again. So I let it idle when I dumped the baggers off the back of it. You lift the bags off, and I hear it going pop, pop, and I go, uh-oh.
So now would be the time to make the appointment to get your lawnmower in.
I tried that, Val. You know what they told me? They might be able to get to it by the 1st of August.
Air filter and a spark plug will go a long ways on one of those with fresh oil.
Yep.
Jeez. Till August, you won't be needing to have it working by then.
Well, the thing of it is that, there was a time, Rick, when I would just climb under it and do that kind of stuff. Because it's a John Deere. It's got that cage on the back. You got to reach down and under to get to the plugs.
Yeah, it's a nightmare, I know.
Yep. And I just, bad back, bad knees, and bad hips, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
You notice everything I buy is old, Paul, because I know how to work on these things and they don't have all this stuff in the way.
Yep.
Hey, Tim. Hey, Phantom Carrie. Let's see. Hey, Furball. Let's see.
But it seems like things are gearing up. I hear some people are getting back to work here and there, and a little more cars out in the road, I noticed. So.
Oh, yeah. Well,
oh, my gosh.
There's a reason for that is everybody's going to rebel here shortly.
I think you're right. I think people need to get out and stretch their legs a little bit. That's for sure, Paul.
Yep.
Oh, what is that?
Well, I spent about an hour on the phone waiting to talk to somebody from a major retailer today. I'm happy with, they've got where you can go and pick up groceries
Yep.
Yep.
and you order them online. Well, I don't know about you, Rick, but I get the order done and everything, and then a day or so later, I think, God, I still need. So then I'm doing these orders after orders, and they slot you into when to pick them up.
Yep.
They don't let you add on to the order you just did. So tomorrow, I've got to be out in the parking lot and pick it. Well, when they call me, I've got one pickup set between 1:30 and 2, and one from 1 to 1:30.
Oh no.
So me and I'll be sitting out in the parking lot.
For an hour.
Yep.
Yeah, I had to go through that this morning, but they actually were about 10 minutes after I got there. They brought the food out, so that wasn't too bad.
No. Well, and you don't mind that. Usually what they do is they'll text me and ask me if I need anything else or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they will go ahead and process it. And I say, well, because I'm only about at the most 7 to 10 minutes away. So it's like I just shoot up and get over there. And then usually they'll text me and say, are you here yet? And I say, I'm just pulling in the driveway now. And they say, well, just pull up to the front door. We're out in front. So nice.
So I have a wonderful idea.
What's that?
Then should go and get you a notebook so you can make a shopping list.
Lynn says I don't need a notebook.
She just said, Paul, I bought you a notebook. Make a shopping list.
Yeah, but here's the problem. Now that everybody's using this pickup service, my initial order was last Saturday, and I can't pick it up for a week till this Saturday. So there's a week's worth of I want to add to it, because they have these windows, and when you go there, you select when you want to pick it up, and it says not available, times not available, not available. So then you go to the next day, not available, not available, not available, go to the next day, not available, not available. So the fastest I could get it was Saturday, which is tomorrow, which is like a week later.
Yeah, see, that wouldn't sit well with me because usually if I go, like I wanted to make a meatloaf, right?
Yep.
I don't want to go, I want to make a meatloaf and I want to eat it next week.
Yeah.
Well, I want it
besides,
so I can cook it now and make
but
it.
my problem is with all the shortages going on, what I ordered before and they had in stock, will they have it in stock a week later? And what they tell you is they can only fill it if they have it in stock at the time.
Right.
Well, I called the testing place for the 107 today
Did you?
to set my time for taking the test. I finished the whole course, all done. And they never called me back. They said because of COVID, they go, we're really busy. We'll give you a call back. Nope.
Well, you'll probably get a call first of the week.
We'll see. I'm going to keep calling because that's how I roll.
Just keep reviewing it.
I keep them on speed dial.
Speed dial, yep.
You ready now? No, message, click, calling back. You ready now? I'd like to get the test taken this coming week and just get it done and out of the way.
Everything's fresh in your mind that way too, right?
I don't want to just let it hang out too long. So I have time to go over everything one more time and then just go take it. And I should know enough by then. And if I don't, well, there you go.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. Some of that stuff was a little hard to get into my brain. I had to let it saturate for a bit.
Well, that happens. Even to the best of everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. What time did you go on, Paul?
8 o'clock.
Oh, I thought you were going to go on at 9.
Well, see, Roger used to be on at 7.
Yes.
But then he decided to go at 9. So I was
Yeah.
talking to Lynn. I said, what time should I go on? Because the 9 o'clock gets into really late. And so she says, well, then split the time and go on at 8.
Is it as late as your 1:30 in the morning show?
You mean my 3 a.m. show?
I seen
Yeah.
a 3 a.m. show.
30 in
Yeah.
the morning.
It seems like 3 a.m. is my old man walk to the bathroom hour.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I wake up at like 2:45 and go to the
Yeah.
bathroom and come back. And then as I'm walking by, I look at my computers and go, should I or shouldn't I?
Well, I'm hoping I'm going to get some sleep tonight. I haven't been going to sleep till almost 3, and I'm forcing myself to still get up at between 7 and 8, just to try to.
Well, Val, if you want to go on at 3, I'll look for you.
Yeah. You stay up and look for me.
Have a 3 a.m.
Yeah,
party.
let me know if you find me.
Rick, you and I'll watch for her, right?
Sure. Yeah, with the back of my eyelids.
Well, those guys in New York, when I went on those couple of times at 3 in the morning because I couldn't sleep, Lawrence gave me hell and says, what the hell are you doing on at 3 o'clock in the morning? My phone's going off. And so, well, I want to make sure I invite my friends.
Yeah, guys, listen, why don't you go ahead and hit that like for Paul? He's doing this because Roger wasn't able to go on. It's so nice.
Roger, yep.
I hit the like, so you go hit the like. And
Yep.
I understand that Paul will dance. He's been working on his twerking.
Now, here's what I do.
Oh my God.
That's my look of surprise.
Oh my God. Oh,
But I'm hoping maybe Roger will pop in, but because Kim said that he was on his way back, so.
yeah, he's probably just,
And he's going to be
himself
dead
some
dog.
Timmy's
Yeah, he's
and
going to
some
be dead
Timmy
dog.
bits. You know
Yeah.
how he is. He's always working on that nice figure.
Yep.
We'll go buy and get 2 boxes of Timbits.
Yep.
It would be hard to live in Canada if you were next to a Tim Hortons.
But the thing is, Val, Tim Hortons is only in the dense population. There isn't a lot of Tim Hortons if you think about the whole vast Canada.
There
Like-
isn't?
No, I can't. There's not one for an hour and 25 minutes to me.
Well, then I'm not hitting it.
Well, that's like Roger is 45 minutes away from the closest one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But see, my situation is this. I've got one 4 blocks away in that direction.
There's one 2 blocks from where I am right now at the kids.
Yep.
Yeah. And probably another one another one about 4 blocks. They're everywhere here. Just depends where you go. If you're in southern Ontario, there's a lot, but anywhere north, there's nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, West Haven. How you doing? So, I was studying today, and now my brain is just mush.
Fried it out, huh?
Then I made Kim come on and take some tests with me. But he couldn't answer until after I answered.
And did he know?
How did he do? Yeah.
He did good. Made me really mad. Because I was trying to explain to him why he was wrong. And then I hit the tape and they said his number and he's like, oh, and he got up. I'm just going to tell you. And he twerked to show his joy.
Oh,
He
wow.
did it with his sticker on his butt. So all I'm going to say is it was scary, but he did it. I don't think he's in here, so it's okay to
it
say.
was a twerking kind of day, huh?
He got it right. And I'm sitting there, nah, I think it's A. He goes, no, it's C. And I'm like, I can't believe he got it right. Oh, Kim's in here. Hey, Kim.
Well,
I started cracking up so bad I almost fell on the floor. I've never seen him do that. That was scary. But I am going to try to tape him because I think from now on, if someone gives me a super chat on my show, I want to play that as a thank you. I
Have
think
that
you
movie.
guys will like it.
Hey Val,
Oh, yes, I am, girl.
what do you feel? Which one do you feel the best about as far as understanding
Um,
operations or?
longitude, latitude, I got that down. I got the METARs and TAFs. And he really did say there'll be a lot surrounding that, but he also said they've changed it. And don't you be asking me questions on air, because if I got them all wrong, I'd be embarrassed. And I'd be sad.
Well, no, I'll give
I
you
would
the
end
answer.
you.
I'll give you the answer.
After?
Yeah, no, before. Here's loading and performance, which is a minor part. What loading and performance has to do with the aircraft stability and that kind of thing in the air. Because you got to remember, you're taking a test not just for quadcopters, but for fixed wing as well. When loading cameras and other equipment on a SUAS, mount the items in a manner that A, does not adversely affect the center of gravity, B, is visible to the visual observer or other crew members, or C, can be easily removed without the use of tools. And the answer is A.
Hey.
Does not adversely affect the center of gravity, because that's what we're talking about. Usually, there's Roger.
Yeah, that's the one thing that they were talking about. They go, will it hurt if you like have a payload on it? And it goes, you know, will this change? Will this make it less responsive, more responsive? I'm going, well, less if you're adding weight that is not, that the thing hasn't accommodated for at all. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
Hey,
Oh, Lynn told you to send Roger link. Send him a
That's
link.
okay, I got it.
No, but you're in the dark.
Yeah, I know. I just got home. Hey,
Roger
Lynn.
is in the house. In fact, I was going to
Like
say, Roger,
you.
if you want to fire yours up, we can all go over to you.
No, we're good on here. Oh no, I'm burnt. I'm burnt right now. There.
Okay.
Freaking driving today. Yeah, the license bureaus were working only by appointments today. So by the time we passed, got out of the bloody license bureau, it was 6:30. The appointment was at 4:15.
Oh,
Yeah. Then my son had to stop at one place. I followed him because to make sure the car was running okay and all that. Even though I bought it from my brother, I just wanted to make sure. But
Hey, Roger,
yeah.
Lynn noticed that you were going for an appointment that you are now clean shaven tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Phantom Hodges, Lynn, Tim, everybody in the chat. Nice to see you. Rojo.
Where's your Timmy's?
Wow. Hi. Hey.
Where's your Timmy's?
Robert, I know you're probably busy, but I did send you a link too, brother.
I stopped twice at a Timmy's, one on the way down there and the way back from Montreal. Uh-huh.
Yep.
And I didn't buy no donuts, no sweets, nothing.
So Mario's all happy now that he's got his car and everything.
Oh, hell yeah.
How's your brother?
Same old, same old.
Grumble, grumble.
Man. From 1 to 10 of being a very nervous guy, he's a 20. So, I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't had a heart attack at 75 years old yet.
So he's a little bit more spastic than your laid back version.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing that you
Hi,
guys
Rojo.
are missing. They give us clues to what's something going on. Well, Kim shaved his whatever that was going on.
Oh, it's
And
pain.
now Roger does. So I think something's afoot.
No.
Val, something's a face, not a foot.
That's it.
Something's afoot. I'm just saying. These boys all shaving up. Maybe
No,
go to
The
Sunday
spring,
dinner.
the spring shave, the spring
Yeah.
shave.
We're hoping spring gets there. Frickin'
Yeah,
snow
well.
in Montreal today.
Well, Roger gets a
Thank you.
haircut, what, twice a year, Roger, usually?
Yeah, I get a
Yeah.
haircut twice a year. So,
Oh my God. Sounds right, Halsey. Lynn knows.
and no, I mean, like, my brother's a very, very nervous guy. I mean, I stand beside him and I get nervous. That's how
Breathe.
he is.
Okay, so
And
that
the-
might mean that
and-
Paul's
and-
gonna shave.
And the F word is every third word.
Oh, really?
So- Oh yeah.
That would get old after a
He
while.
talks about having fun, right? Hey, I'll be right back. It sounds like my dog's decided to
Attacking Kevin.
be right back.
I see Rojo says, hello, Sir Roger.
Yeah, I seen that, Rojo.
Hey, girl. Hey, Kevin. What the hell?
Yeah, Tim. You need a trim. I was gonna put Val on mute, but I can't.
I think Tim's a smoking.
So how was your day, Paul?
Well,
Yeah. How about your DGI crap there that get filled up?
nobody knows. Nobody knows what's going on. I know that I paid for it. I know it's paid for. I guess I'm just in the queue to kind of wait to see if I get shipped or not.
Well, you'll know by month 8, 9, 10, 11.
Well, they're saying that it isn't going to be shipped, any of these guys, till the 11th or the 15th.
Okay. Hey, find him out. Yeah, Tabarnak. Yeah, there you go. No, my brother, he loves that F word a little bit too much. Yeah, I know. He lost, where he lives. He lives where Hashal M. That's where people are retired and.
It's a retirement community.
Yeah. And it takes a ticket to park your car in that parking lot, right?
Yep.
So he just bought his truck today, a brand new truck. He cleaned out his old car. He phoned us about 3 times on the way back, seeing if we can't find that ticket in my son's car now. So my son had to pull over the side of the road, check the whole bloody car out from A to Z. No, can't find it. So we tell him, no, it's not in the car. No, where the F? Where is it? Where's the F? I had Paul let you go. I'm on the phone. I'm driving. Okay, bye. So, I just walked in and he was on the phone with Kim. And he said he's still panicking over it. Oh, I had to put a note in my truck. I'm scared to get it towed away tonight. That F and that. Gee, that's Paul. Don't worry about it. As long as you got your address and tell him it's a brand new truck, you'll get a new ticket on Monday. It doesn't cost anything. He's so afraid to get his truck towed away. Just before I come online, he phones me back. I found the F thing. Oh God. He found it.
Oh man.
So.
And he's 74.
75. Yeah.
He's gonna give himself a heart attack.
Oh, I'm surprised he hasn't had one yet. I'm freaking surprised. He's always been like that, eh? Ever since he was young.
I was like that till I hit about 35, and then that was it. I had my
Oh,
daughter,
God.
and
You got worse. You got worse at 35. You worked in a prison system here for 23 years.
oh,
Do it.
geez,
Yeah.
I would do it to anybody, I bet.
So,
Well, if it looks like Paul's got his is tracking to him. I didn't get any notification whatsoever from
You
DJI,
didn't?
which is unusual. And in fact, when I go look at my DJI order record, it's not showing that I ever ordered one.
But
But I got a receipt from DJI saying that I paid for one.
yeah.
There's Robert. Hey, Robert.
Hey, Robert.
Hello.
Good day.
Hello.
How's this fine Friday for you?
Robert, did you guys get any of that snow and cold weather at all?
Well, we're in the cold weather, that's for sure.
There's one thing I was very surprised about getting into Long Gale. My eyes did not burn. My throat did not burn. My nose did not burn. Shows a lot less pollution going on there.
Because there's all the less traffic.
Yeah, yeah,
It's getting better.
yeah. Traffic's getting heavier too.
It was across Ontario today. I did a big mission and it was heavier than it has been.
Yeah, same here. On the
I have to wait to pull out of my subdivision again, and it's annoying.
Yeah.
I'm telling everyone with the sign out my window, go home, stay at home. So I have the road to myself.
See a lot of people camper trailers and everything today.
Oh yeah, they're back out and about.
Hey, Robert, you know what Val's doing to us now? She's
Uh-oh.
wearing her earplugs with the microphone when she goes to the drive-through. So we can't scream like we're locked in the trunk anywhere. She just sits there and grins.
Val.
Yeah, go ahead, keep saying it.
No,
Yep.
you're just not playing along, Val.
She's
I
not,
know.
That's not fun.
I
she's
know.
not letting us have any fun, Robert.
I am not. I am not.
Okay,
Ever
so I'm
since-
gonna have to fly to her house,
Yeah,
Yes.
put a Bluetooth speaker or something in her trunk
there you go.
where she can't find it,
Yep,
That's it.
yep.
and
And
then
you got
connect
that
it to her
good-
phone.
Robert, you got to get one of those speakers that have a lot of bass, so you
Yeah,
can pound
so
it.
you can, if you thump, 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 it sounds like somebody's in the trunk.
Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys are terrible.
Just beware, Val. Just
Yep.
beware.
Yeah,
How's everybody tonight?
Not bad, not bad.
How are things up there? Any better? Any worse? You said that you had an influx of all the city slickers coming up there and invading.
Yeah, we've got another fib up here this weekend.
Uh,
You know what a fib is, don't you, Paul? An effing Illinois person. Bass.
Kim told me we had no internet before I came in.
really?
The internet went out.
Hey, Michigan Adventure.
I
how
wonder
you
if it's
doing?
from all that complaining I've been doing.
yeah.
We'll
That's
fix
what's
him.
good for that.
Yeah, cut him right off.
Hey,
Hi,
Michigan.
Metro. Going to be.
Metro Drones, how you doing?
Mr. Koopy.
It went very good for Mario, John. Yep, he's very happy.
Hello, Lenny.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, it's only got 80,000 miles on the car. No, wait.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, 110,000 kilometers. It's
Nice.
73,000 miles on the car.
110,000 K, that's nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
That's good.
Hey,
And
Joe
it comes
Pool.
out to be John Donardo was talking about. He says that's only 70,000 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
That's pretty good.
yeah. That's nice, Joe Pool. Yeah. Here they're doing it with the what do you call them? The Angels or what do you call them? The snowbirds or whatever.
The
Snowbirds from
snowbirds, the
Canada.
Canadian,
The
yeah.
snowbirds.
Canadian snowbirds, yeah.
Canadian geese.
No,
No,
snowbirds.
snowbirds. Planes.
No, geese are things we
Canadian
eat.
bacons, eh?
Snowbirds are things we watch.
Bring that goose down here.
Hey, Robert,
Yes, sir.
when you go up to Palooza this year, we're going to tell Val that she can't have any ribs because it's not good for her.
I heard rumor that Val wasn't coming up.
Oh,
That might happen. That
Hey,
actually
you
might
young
be-
dude.
Huh?
With all this slowdown, I haven't gotten my passport yet either.
And you know what? They're not giving them out right now. They might
No.
for you.
No, they
but
won't.
They closed it.
I already got told.
doesn't your state have an enhanced driver's licenses?
That doesn't
Yeah,
work
but
anymore.
but you can't use it to cross.
No, I have that. I used to be able to use it, but apparently not anymore.
Yeah, I've got a star on my Wisconsin driver's license, but that says it's a real ID. But that's only for in country.
Yeah.
That's not for international.
Well, of course, I haven't been to Canada in a long time, but I fill out a whole bunch of paperwork and stuff to have an enhanced driver's license.
Yeah, I have
It
that same
used-
one.
you used to be able to use your driver's license to go from Canada and to Mexico.
Yeah.
And both ways, Mexico could do it and Canada could do it if they show their driver's license.
But
And I
Rick,
lived
they
in
stopped
San
that
Diego. I used to go to Tijuana, and I just had my license.
because I pay extra on my driver's license to have that. What the hell?
Well, I think you better stop. On
That's
their
for-
end, they're no longer paying. I mean, you just can't get a passport, can't get a passport card. They shut down the offices.
Okay. Oh, you're missing
So
shit.
they're not.
You could probably
Issue it.
send it into the Department of, what is it, Transportation?
My understanding was you can't.
No,
No passports, and the Fed just stopped issuing them. And I'm not sure.
well, that's right, because they stopped the migrant workers too. They can only have so many migrant workers in the United
Yeah.
States right now.
Well,
Yeah, and you can't really leave the United States anyway. And maybe their
No.
thinking was, we'll just let our guys go stay home instead of being at work close to each other. I don't know.
well,
what the
and
reason was.
Mark is kind of nervous about Val when they go to Palooza this year, saying, "I ain't no damn drug mule, senor."
Battery meal. Battery meal.
Yeah, I always tell them, don't worry. Centroid would never. Oh, and I tell them Centroid's his code name.
That's his code.
Android is code name.
That's his alias.
Hit that like button, everybody, please, for Paul.
Well, thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be
So
something.
yeah, so Centroid will be our drone mule, and then I think we're gonna have John be our battery mule, and I'm gonna call him Mule, but I don't think the border will mind. I'll just say.
Val's gonna cover everything at the border for him.
I dare you. Dare you.
Oh, yeah,
Wouldn't
you're
it be
To wear a
something if the
GoPro.
border agent caught wind of these little and actually stopped you guys? That would be an
I'm always
amazing
happy to do
Oh.
it.
Rick, you didn't hear about what she pulled on Centroid last year.
Rojo,
Don't worry.
I just got your invite.
Doesn't
Did
have.
you?
Yeah.
Figures.
Yeah, well, tell him what you told him at the border, Val.
Said he doesn't have drugs. You don't
He doesn't
have to
have
worry.
drugs. And they pulled him. They said, "You get out of the car."
All I heard was ee, ee. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't look. But he said it was fun, so I'm sure it was okay.
They did a cavity search.
Yep.
He told me on the way back, he goes, "So who are you visiting?" And man, Mark just rattles off this French. It was beautiful. You know, blah, 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 so we be or something. And I'm just like, I was seeing Roger Martin. I said, we would have gone, said Kim, but he's not. I said, we went to see him because he can't come to the United States.
Yeah.
We had to go see him.
Yeah, Val is the kind of person that gives too much information.
Yeah.
Mark's just trying to hit me down. He can't come here, so we had to go see him.
And so what Mark now on the way back, didn't he stop before he got to the border and gave you your instructions?
He did that both times. I don't know
Oh.
why it didn't work. I think he's pretty good at instructions.
Yeah.
But it didn't take that well. I forgot what they were. Well, it was pretty exciting going across the border. They threw flowers,
Right.
Gave you a lay.
ponies.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, and then when they were doing that, the thing of it is that Val cranked up the radio to some Mexican Spanish music and started doing the merengue. You know,
You know, I really like Latino music. I do. I really like it. But I also like the other music, like from Saudi Arabia. So I play that because if you look at Mark's passport, he has that weird longer beard. And so I thought I'd go with the costume.
so he looks like a terrorist.
I told him he wasn't one. I said, don't worry. This is just him off the school. He's not a terrorist.
Oh, geez.
friends
Blah,
like
blah, 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 blah. Boom.
friends like that, Rick. I don't know if we need them or not.
I don't know. Geez, I might not try crossing going into the States, right?
Yeah.
I like to stay
Fatima
away.
Yeah, Fatima Hodges now he's got his new room, a computer room. It's further to go up, bring his dogs
Nice.
now.
Yeah, he's all set up now. Yeah. Hey, Robert, did you get any notification of the your new drone coming from DJI or no?
No. It still says processing order.
Mine doesn't say anything. My order doesn't even show, you know, when you go to DJI and you go to look at your orders, it ain't even on there.
They pre-charged my card, but they haven't charged anything yet.
Yeah, my card was hit for the same thing, but I
Yeah.
got a receipt for it already from DJI, but it doesn't show up when I go to the DJI site and, you know, you click on your orders.
Right.
It shows everything, but it doesn't show that.
They just sent me a shipment label to send my Osmo Pocket in to get it fixed.
What's wrong with your pocket?
I kept getting a gimbal error.
Hmm.
That's all right. I got another one.
You have two? Do you know what they're saying? They're saying that I don't know if it's true or not, but that FIMI, FIMI,
Yeah.
looks like a little Osmo Pocket. Some people are saying that it is better. I've been watching the reviews on it, but I gotta tell you, it doesn't look as tight
Okay.
as the Pocket looks.
Well, I watched. I don't know if you watch Young 360. She's in
Mhm.
Japan,
Yep.
and she does a lot of those comparisons.
Yep.
And she was saying that the video image on the FIMI wasn't that great.
Yep.
It wasn't as sharp as the DJI Osmo Pocket. Yeah.
Hmm.
And the field of view wasn't as good either, I think she said.
Right. She said it was
Narrower. And,
narrower. Yeah.
You have to wonder like who it goes to and what they're shooting shots for.
It seems to be
Because-
everybody's so different no matter what,
Yeah.
right? You got to
Yeah.
get it in your own hand to really know whether you like it or not.
exactly.
Right.
It's like there is no such thing as one truck fits all or one car
No.
fits all.
That's right.
No.
Joe Jones says mine says awaiting shipment. And I said to Metro Jones, mine says pay for it first.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
guys, I'm gonna jump off here.
Hey,
Have a
Rick,
great night.
See you, Rick.
thanks
Cheers,
for
everybody.
coming and joining me early. Rick.
Thanks for joining Paul there before.
No worries, guys. Have a good one.
Rick's turning it over to the old people.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, sorry, Val.
Yeah, go ahead. You guys all bought the same drone. Yeah, they all bought the same drone. Yep.
And the GPC cases are on back order as well.
Yeah, I called GPC and they said, yeah, 2 to 3 weeks before we ship them.
Oh my God.
And I'm thinking that's probably when the drones are going to get to us too.
And what I said to the gal was, I said, well, I was just wondering because I see there's a whole bunch of people talking about how they got theirs already. And she says, I can tell you, nobody's got them yet.
Nobody's got them yet.
No.
Only the
The only
testers have got
people-
them. Yeah.
The people who have them are the ones they sent them to.
The testers, yeah.
Reviews. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That's all. That's the only people who have them.
She said, so just hang in there. Hang in there.
Yeah.
So it cost my son $9 at the license bureau
For
for the car.
that's all?
$9?
Yeah, because my brother said he was selling it to him for $100, the car. So they charged
Yeah.
him only $9.
Wow.
Ah.
Yeah, taxes. So
Good.
it's
Well,
his
I
license.
guess that makes up for all the complaining your brother's doing.
Oh God.
Yeah.
And the worst part about it's really cold outdoors, and my brother's breaking a sweat. You know, and it's really cold outdoors.
Mm,
He's
mm.
breaking a sweat. I keep on telling him, Paul, relax, relax.
Maybe you need to buy
Gets
him a
too worked up.
tranquilizer gun.
Oh my God.
dart them every once in a while, you know.
I don't know.
Oh,
How
Mr. Kim.
yeah, Furball's in the house.
Yep.
Yeah, he's been here.
Oh, look who else is here, Roger.
Ooh.
Mana, mana.
No,
Oh.
no,
Roger's going, oh my God, oh my God.
no.
You just
You know,
you just noticed the chat, Paul. I've been here since a while ago.
I know, right? We haven't been
He's-
telling
he's-
him.
You've been in here for a while, Paul.
Yeah.
See,
We've all just kind of kept quiet about it.
I like it while he's just.
well, now that you said that,
Love you,
Paul,
Manamana.
it's Paul's show. It's Paul's show, so we'll let him do it.
But he's here on the behalf of you.
Yeah.
that's it.
And don't make it different.
Yeah.
Paul doesn't know that. Oh my
No,
God.
well, here Saturday and Sunday, man. They're calling for rain and wind and everything for Saturday and Sunday here. So
Yeah, it's
mixed
been
with
windy as
snow.
hell here too. Cold.
okay, Robert, are you ready, Robert?
For what?
Mana, mana. Mana, mana. Mana, mana. Mana, mana.
Yeah, Manamana, I will tell you that Paul doesn't always see the chat.
yeah,
That's all.
Lynn always yells at me.
It's hard to do the chat and stay in tune with the panel and everything else.
Oh man, it is.
So yeah.
so
Oh
I
my
wonder
gosh.
what.
Oh, God.
What you doing tomorrow, Robert?
Picking up groceries.
What do you mean picking up groceries? You go to the store and pull in the front and they put them in your car.
They have designated parking spots.
You go there and they bring it out to you.
They bring it out to me.
Really? Do you like that?
Yeah. And it's the same gal every time. And she says, well, I couldn't find this and I couldn't find that. And I said, well, we'll get it next time.
Or they give you the more expensive things that you don't want.
No, she just, if they don't have it, she doesn't get it. She doesn't, I don't go best comparable or anything like that.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I was supposed to go do my groceries.
Hey,
today.
Tim.
Hey, Robert,
Hey,
guess what
TCM.
I got? Two
new
more
Waze.
pan cams from Wise.
I didn't start mine up.
That's my backyard because we all have yard lights out there. You know, the ones
Yeah.
up on the poles, and I don't have to have night vision back there.
They're
Well,
coming
you
out
have
with
a
an
very
outdoor cam.
nice yard. You're keeping it very well.
They're coming out with a what?
An outdoor cam.
Isn't that what these are?
No. All of the Waze cams are not outdoor cams.
Well, they
It's
got
the housing that you put them in makes
Yeah,
them an outdoor
yeah, they
cam.
got the raincoats we put
Yeah.
them in.
Raincoats.
Here, Paul, I'll show you something.
Camera
What's that,
condoms.
Roger?
Remember my speed test this morning? How it was?
Yeah.
How it is-
No.
how it is tonight.
Oh, give me the
Pretty
giggles.
bad tonight. 1.4, 0.2.
Oh, that's really good.
This morning it was at 4.7 and 0.3.
yeah, it's just
Really?
absolutely smoking tonight, isn't it?
Because Kim, when I got home, Kim told me we lost internet today, but
Well, I lost it like 4 times too. I couldn't believe how bad it was earlier.
hey, TCM Jones, how you doing? TCM Tim. Good
Yeah.
morning. Good afternoon. Good evening.
Because Robert, tomorrow I'm getting something in the mail, and
You
I
getting?
thought,
What are you getting?
I can't tell you.
Tell me.
It's a surprise.
No.
Hold on.
I'm going to pull a Val here. No, I need to know. What are you getting? Can I say it?
What the hell is it?
I have no idea.
What does that eat?
It's a Stream Deck.
Oh, you're getting this. Oh, cool.
So I thought maybe you could help me with it.
Is that going to be the first thing on Tech Tuesdays?
Mhm.
A screen deck?
Oh, did I?
Are you
Yeah,
hooking
Steve.
are you hooking a 220 onto it?
Uh, Val has decided she all of this. She's going high tech.
Robert and I are gonna do something about it on Tuesday. We're gonna talk about it on Tuesday.
I need to get with you this weekend then.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
saying. Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with it.
I've never had one, Val, so it'll be an experience for both of us.
But I think once you see it, Robert, I've been watching a lot of
I've seen some videos on it. Yeah.
stuff on it. I've
yeah.
been reading about it. It's supposed to make it super simple for someone like me.
It ties
when
in
I'm
with
running.
OBS.
Yeah, that's why I really need you. So I know you're doing groceries. And I don't want to
Sunday I'm free.
Are you? Okay, so maybe we can do it early on Sunday.
There's Robert's cameras.
Is that
I
your
have
cameras?
Lynn says no more
1, 2,
cameras for
3,
Paul. They're all
4,
on
5,
the
6,
iPad.
7.
I just worry because sometimes, hey, Mac Attack, sometimes I think Paul turns them to the neighbors. Or it's Mia. I don't know.
Hey, Joe Mac, how you doing?
So they know what's going on.
Well, yeah,
Maybe
you got to.
keep track of the squirrels.
It's part of the neighborhood watch, right, Robert?
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Damn devil dog was going crazy. And it was a squirrel up in the tree, and the squirrel comes racing down, and this robin is after it. He keeps walking, the squirrel's running.
Yeah, 'cause
Devil dog was going nuts. He's like, let me out there. I'll help you, bird.
yeah,
I'll help you.
there's a
I
squirrel
can
go after
control
it.
them now, Val.
Robert, so it's still light there?
Yeah, barely.
Oh, it's dark here.
Lynn says she can control the cameras now for Paul's place.
Yeah, I gave her
Oh.
access to my cameras.
Very good.
We got the toy out this week, as you can see.
Yeah.
You did?
The old 2002
Yep, convertible.
Chrysler Sebring.
Oh, no.
That thing's
That's
fun.
what Michael Scott had in the office.
That thing is so fun.
Oh, nice. Nice. I'm gonna see. The only way I can show you what's going outside at my house, I don't think I'll even show you my terrible window. Is that bright, 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 and sunny? Sorry, my windows. I need to get them all switched out.
Lynn is asking when you get your new car, Robert.
Oh, the Carvana hasn't contacted me yet.
Oh,
I think with the COVID crap going on right now,
Yep.
Problems find drivers.
it's going to take them a while. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun, Lynn, to be able to control all the cameras. Then you can turn them towards inside the house and tell Paul, put that pie down. Walk away from the pie.
Robert, do you have any indoor cams?
I have one. It's the one of the pan one.
One of the pan ones?
Yeah.
I have one that I can keep an eye on the dogs when I'm gone. I use it a lot before Kevin, my roommate, moved in. I use it all the time.
But it's in its night mode right now. We don't have much lights on in the house.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, nice. Nice big windows. Can catch Paul streaking in the backyard.
What?
And Mia running with him. Yay!
Yay!
It's naked fun time.
And we
Hey,
play
be free.
Born Free. Yep, Born Free.
As free as the wind blows.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So Roger, you gotta feel like that's kind of a good thing that's over and done with, huh?
Yes.
You got your car back, and
Yes, yes. Because I told my son, okay, I got into the car, but I'm gonna lend it to you every time you need it.
Yeah.
Lucky my brother decided to sell his, so I'm very happy he jumped on it.
Well, that's good. And it's good price for only 73,000 miles or 70,000 miles.
Yeah, for $100 Canadian. Yeah, I'd say so.
Mhm.
I think that was a good idea.
Well,
Yeah, what's-
you couldn't buy one tire for that, could you, Roger?
For the dually?
He's got 4 brand new winter tires on it, and he's gonna drive that all summer.
Hmm.
He'll be good for the winter time with it.
Good. Gosh, I told you I just took my car on. Something started beeping in my car. I didn't know what it was. It was like not a regular, like, put your seatbelt on, stupid. It was like ding, ding. I mean, really, I can't do it. But no, it was loud. I'm like, what the hell? And I looked, and it was that little water thing, like a symbol.
Oh,
So I took my car in, and you know, the only way I can get the front light work after they changed and switched that is if I hit it. So I pull in and I go, can you check my water? And they go, oh yeah, we can do that. Oh, and by the way, can you go ahead and check my headlight? Because I have to hit it to have it come in. And while you're at it, I think this, but they say if you get your oil change there, they do all that for free.
For free, yep.
So
there you
he
go.
found out he forgot to put the clip on my light. And that's why my lights weren't working unless I hit them.
Okay. And
Ah.
was there missing Prestone or water?
He said there was just a little bit of missing water.
A little bit. It doesn't go on just for a little bit, Val.
No.
He said if it goes down about a quarter, it goes on to warn you in the Volkswagens. And I thought, you know, they had told me 4 years ago or something that there was a leak in my water pump.
Okay.
And so, but I asked him, he said it doesn't look like anything is leaking, but who knows? I may have to get a new one, but.
Mm-hmm.
Did
I
you-
remember Volkswagens didn't have radiators.
Huh?
I remember Volkswagen didn't have any radiators.
Radiators.
Salty, when is your latest twerking video coming out? See, Lynn, that's the thing. We're holding that twerking one for when people give super chats to my channel, then I'm going to play it as a thank you. And twerking.
Well, they'll ask for a refund.
No. Oh, I think it'll leave them speechless.
Maybe
I don't think they'll have words to
Maybe-
say when they see it.
maybe mute and blind. I don't know.
I'm blind.
I know. I was cracking up so bad I almost rolled out of the chair. So I'm not sure what would happen, but yeah. So maybe on Sunday he's going to be doing a section of the show at 8 o'clock, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
Hey, Val, did you find anybody to put a new headliner in your Volkswagen?
Not yet.
You didn't look, did you?
Not yet. I've been studying. Because that whole section on vector and maps and reading them, that really made it really.
Robert, she's all the way through the class. She's just got to review it again.
Yeah.
Are you taking Drone
107.
101?
Yeah.
The
Remote Pilot
107.
101?
No, they call it the 107, part 107 here.
No, I mean the class you're going through.
Yes.
Is it Remote Pilot 101 or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have a few of them actually. I'm just helping you. Yeah, my car is turbo. All you have to do is hit it, and it will squeal. It'll try to jump out of its own way. That car is crazy. But yeah, have you tried aerosol glue? Yeah, I have tried it, and
Look,
if
you
it gets
guys,
hot
get yourself
outside, it
a
just
long-
comes off.
Get yourself a long strip of two-sided, what do you call that, tape?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not tape, sorry, Velcro. One that stick, the two ends at two sides that stick. Very sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah, just put that on your hood and put the other one on your material and stick it there. That's if it'll stick on the material. I
Well,
don't
the
know.
problem is that that cloth is real thin, and so when it warms up, it sags, even if it's hooked at the edges.
Oh, I don't care if it sags, if it just stays. I mean, at this point, I just want it to stay. I'll give that a try. I'll give that a try. It's just that the cardboard itself isn't holding much.
The cardboard is deteriorating, is what they say.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it won't hold. Yeah.
Yeah. I know I got
I did too.
I gotta go past the vacuum cleaner in my car and
Yeah.
wash the windows.
Now, did you get the back seat installed for Roxy?
Yep.
How's it look?
Nice.
Good?
Yep. Looks very good. She hasn't tried it yet, but
What did my dealer say when I took it in and asked him? He said it'd be over $1,100 to get it switched out.
Huh? Oh, for the
Volkswagen.
headliner?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Because
So I said, no, I would do the fuel pump first.
a lot of labor. Yeah.
I needed to work. So yeah, so I'll see. If I have a couple more good years in it, hopefully. It's only got 74,000 miles right now.
He hasn't got very many miles on it.
Mm-mm. But it's been going. Well, I shouldn't buy, but yeah, it's my mom got it she got it new in 2007, so it's like 13 years old, but only 73,000 miles, 74,000 miles.
That's pretty good, Val.
Mm-hmm. She worked for NIH, until she was 80, so it was just right down the street, the part where she worked, close to her. So that's all she did. She went there and home. That was it. So, and I'm not putting any miles on it right now because I hardly drive now. I've had over a tank of gas for over a month. I am down to a quarter tank. So I'm hoping gas goes down a little bit more. It's at 163 here. What's it there, Robert?
145 last I looked.
See,
It was 99 cents a couple of weeks ago.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Ugh.
But now that everything's coming back to
It's starting
working.
to grow.
yeah, it's going back up.
Yeah, I can feel my
Here's $3.12
For a liter?
a gallon.
a gallon. Oh, that's not it's not great, but
78 cents a liter. 4 times 78 gives you three something.
280, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So 79 point. Okay, here's 70. 70s. There's so many different prices. I went to Montreal. It's 84 cents a liter. Halfway home here, it's 76. And not too far away where I go in Drummondville, it's 78.
Yeah, if I fill my tank up right now, I get 30 cents off a gallon. So I get it for like $1.33 or something like that.
Mm.
So it should be good. That's about as cheap as I thought I'd ever see. I
Yeah.
think the only thing holding the price up here is that we have a lot of state tax and stuff on our gallon.
Yeah, it's like here we got 2 taxes. So
Yeah, we have lots of taxes on our gas, so
Yeah.
we have to
Yeah.
make sure we pay that. Otherwise, it should be zero. That's what it's, I think that's crazy. I've never heard of anything like that.
yeah.
Well,
Mana says his has been on for
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she was the
1980.
79.9.
Strong as an ox. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we got less taxes up here with our Phantom Hodges, that's why.
Yeah.
Mana.
Do, 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 do.
Mana.
Do 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 do.
Mana.
Do 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 do.
Mana.
Was that at you,
I
Robert?
heard Donald Duck.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that's crazy. Mm.
So, hey, nobody went flying today? Paul, you didn't go flying at all today, did you?
No, it was really windy and snowing and blowing and
Yeah. With the same crap here.
Same here.
Yeah.
I did get to fly the 4th and 5th though.
You got to fly what?
The 4th and 5th,
Okay.
we had farmer out back was plowing the field, so I went out and flew
oh, cool.
while he was plowing.
Nice.
I saw a lot of farmers working today out in the fields too.
Well, you're going to get a frost tonight, aren't you?
We got deep frost last night. I mean, man, I thought
Yeah,
it
we did
snowed.
too.
I thought it snowed and it was only frost.
Well,
Went down
it
to
was just yesterday that Roxy was laying out there loving it on the balcony.
Yeah, I know. And this morning she got out in the balcony in the back and she had to put skates on her. That's how frosty it was.
Is Rich is still sending you a cable too, isn't he?
I think so. Yeah,
That's nice of him.
he sang it by yes, I think, or regular mail.
Yeah, that's just not good.
And next
Here, I'll
one.
give you a little shot of what I caught.
Okay.
Okay. Was it a bear?
Michigan
Bear
Adventure,
ass farmer.
Paul.
Yeah.
Paul, Michigan Adventure is asking Paul, do you live on the river?
Not right on the river. I'm about a mile from the river. The lake, actually.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Oh, that's cool, Robert.
nice.
They were just tilling and fertilizing. They weren't
Okay.
planting yet.
Yeah, here too, they're doing the same thing. They did the fertilizing in the back here and in the front because it's only for hay.
Yeah, I should say they fertilized it first and then they till it to get the fertilizer on the ground.
That's a nice job I'd like to have, but man, that's a long. When I was younger, I'd love to have that job, but that's long hours. Very
It's long hours. They were out all day,
Yeah,
and that was at 8 o'clock at night, just before sunset.
yeah.
In fact, I stayed a little bit after sunset and took some shots.
So
Yeah.
Paul has something where he can hear when the ships are going to come in, so he knows when to leave and go take care of that.
That plus the marine traffic tells me too.
Yeah.
That's what I meant, right? You have the
Yeah, anybody can get it. You just go to marinetraffic.com and it's free. They have a buy version, but you don't have to buy the buy version. You just
You said the buy version was what, $700 something a month?
yeah, $750 a
Ooh.
year.
Or a year. Yeah.
whoa, too much.
Yeah.
Yep.
So guys, I'm gonna take off. I'm tired. I've had a full day. I've been up since 7. Cross my fingers I can sleep tonight. So bye everyone. Bye Robert. So we'll talk for sure on Sunday.
Hey
Yeah.
Val, I'll see you at 3 a.m. Huh?
I will.
Right, Val, I'll see you at 3 a.m. Okay.
You
Bye,
are you gonna be here? Because you're gonna have to come into the room to see me. That's where I'm gonna be asleep.
You
My-
are.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Let's see.
You know, Paul, I was up at midnight last night and I looked to see if you were on.
Well, you know, Robert, what happens is I get up in because I'm sleeping in a recliner,
Yeah.
and it hits the back of my legs. Then my legs hurt. Then my knees hurt. Then my back hurts. Then my hips hurt. So I get up and I go to the little boys' room and I come back, and it helps if I sit in this. This is a lazy boy desk chair. If I
Mhm.
sit in here for a while, but I can't sit in here for forever because then you see me start shifting around in this chair. But I get up for an hour or two, whatever, get in this chair, then I can go back and spend 3 or 4 more hours back in the other recliner. So
I have the random number memorized.
just for everybody, here is a quick look
Put 'em in.
at.
I put them in, Paul. Marine
that?
traffic and the live cam. I put both of them in.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Health number.
Well, I'll be right back, guys.
Okay.
Nature calls.
Michigan, Lynn is asking, Michigan Adventures, whereabouts are you? Grand Blanc. Grand Blanc.
Grand Blanc. I'll show you what it looks like when you, this is the marine traffic site. And you can see all the ships. And when you put your cursor on it, it tells you which it is, where it's headed, what it's doing, what its speed is. And so you can track them. And you can zoom in, like right here, I'm in Port Huron, of course. And just went through was the Laura Van Inkevork. And down here in Marine City is the K.E. Barker. So, and when you go to that Stream Time Live, they've got a Marine City cam as well.
Don't forget, everybody, Saturday I'll be on at 9:30 in the morning because you got coffee with Rodney Bell and they got the sunrises. The guys do all the sunrises on Saturday morning.
Yeah.
So I'll be on at 9:30 tomorrow morning. It's gonna feel good to sleep in tomorrow morning.
Well, everybody in the chat, I think we're going to call it a day. Roger's tired. My eyeballs are starting to flip flop too. And I want to thank my co-producer, Lenny, who's been here with me all the way through the whole thing.
Yeah, thank you, Lynn.
She's a trooper for sure. So everybody, tomorrow morning, Roger be on at about 9:30, Roger?
At 9:30.
9:30 a.m.
Rodney Bell, coffee with Rodney Bell at gets on around 8, quarter to 8, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, 7:30 sometimes, yeah.
Yep.
And so everybody tune in tomorrow, and then tomorrow night you're doing your tomorrow night show, Roger?
Yeah, tomorrow night, 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. You get a chance to see the magnificent Roger, how much better he runs a show than I do.
Yeah,
And I want to thank everybody in the chat for coming in. I want to thank Robert and Val and Rick and everybody who've come in and said hello and been part of it. It's so much appreciated because it's no fun to be here by yourself.
No, that's for sure. Okay.
Hi,
well,
everybody.
good night, everybody in the chat. Have a good one. Thank you for all being here.
Bye-bye now.